Hi guys, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. This week we're going to be making some homemade laundry detergent. It's the powdered kind. It helps to save some money, and we're going to talk about how I do that and how it can make homemaking a blessing for your family.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound, oh, that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, oh, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see.
Hello everyone, I welcome you into my home this week as we try to make some homemade laundry detergent. It is a pretty big batch that it will make, and this is for our family of 5. I am filtering the milk real quick this morning. We do have a family milk cow, and the quicker you can get it chilled off, the better it will taste. So I put the laundry detergent on pause for a minute so I could do that, and then we will get right back into making the detergent. This is the powdered kind, like I said, and this lasts us probably, I don't know, a couple of months, I would say. And this is using it at about, I use a little bit over a tablespoon. Sometimes I am kind of bad about overloading the washer. I don't know if anybody else is. I'm trying to work on that. So we are just adding the ingredients one thing at a time. We have a box of Oxy Clean, a box of baking soda, a box of super washing soda, a box of the borax, and then the recipe calls for about 15 ounces of the Naptha soap bars, which you can buy. I'm not sure. I've used those before I made my own soap, but I like to use my own lye soap, and you grate that up with a cheese grater. And then there is a box of Purex crystals just for scent, or you can also use essential oils if you have them as well. I'm using my big stainless steel bowl that I use a lot for canning and just preserving fruits and vegetables and stuff. It works great for mixing up this laundry detergent. So we will get that finished up. The longest part about making this detergent is grating up the soap, I will be honest with you. But I think it's really worth it, especially if you have a large family. And I remember, like I said, it lasts quite a while, and I remember when I used to buy the big bottles, the big containers at Walmart of laundry detergent before, it was probably when I had my oldest kiddo, but it was before we were trying to be more diligent about trying to be more self-sufficient and things like that. And I would buy those big containers of laundry detergent, and it would last me maybe 2 weeks, if that. And that was before we had the kids that we do now. And it also just saves you quite a bit of money as well. And that's always a plus for me. And as far as the cost, I believe back when I first started making this was probably, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. And it was about $21, give or take a little bit. And with inflation prices and stuff and everything being so much higher, I'm not sure. I haven't done the math on how much it costs right now. So I just thought I would give you guys a heads up on everything as far as the cost goes. And truthfully, it probably is still cheaper even with the inflation prices. So anyway, this is just a really simple large batch laundry detergent recipe. I've made it for many years, and we're going to get this mixed up and get it into our storage containers. And just so you guys know, I will try my best to remember to put the recipe fully in the description box below. Right here, I am just ladling all of the detergent into my container that I hold my laundry detergent in. Our laundry room is our bathroom, and so When we moved into our tiny home, I didn't have a real good spot to put my laundry detergent. So I ended up buying this container, and I got it at Walmart, and it even came with a little scoop, and I love it. Absolutely love it. And it's just really convenient. I can sit it on the back of the toilet stool and just get it when I need it. Open up the top and use it when I need it.
I love Jesus because he first loved me.
And every time I do make these batches of laundry detergent, I do have quite a bit left over, and I just store them in my pantry and refill the container that I use when needed. And I'm putting them in my Viking stainless steel mixing bowls. I love those mixing bowls. They are awesome. So thank you to who got them for me. I use them a lot, and they're actually, the lids are, they don't spill if something, happens and it tips or whatever. I haven't had a problem with that whatsoever. They're not paying me to say that. I just thought I would add that in. And right here we are just doing a little bit of cleanup work and just finishing up the laundry detergent making process here today. Thank you guys for coming into my home today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And thank you for letting me share my laundry detergent recipe with you guys. Alright guys, so that was my homemade powdered laundry detergent recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I started doing that several years ago just to kind of help my family and I save some money here and there. At the time we didn't have a whole lot of money, and so it really helps. It lasts me probably, I don't know, a couple months, which is a long time, because I remember before we started doing things to try to be more frugal and just trying to save us some money, I used to buy the huge laundry detergents at the store, and they would maybe last me 2 weeks, and that was before I have the kids that I do now. I think I only had Luella at the time, and so it was just a constant every 2 weeks, you were doing that. And this is just buying more in bulk and making a larger amount, and it's good for your machines, those HE machines, however you say it, I'm not sure. It is safe for that. So that is my homemade laundry detergent. And something as simple as just making your family laundry detergent, it can be a blessing for your family in homemaking. And, I think of homemaking as sort of like a godly work, which it is a godly work, right? There's Proverbs 31, and we should appreciate that and know that that is a blessing to our family and to those around us. And I mean that it's a godly work too, as in just implying that, it's a repetitive thing. It's something that not everybody notices. Not everybody notices everything that you do. I'm a pastor's wife. My husband and I have a ministry, and there's things that maybe we do that not everybody sees. There's prayers that are prayed that not everybody sees, but we shouldn't do what we do for credit for that. The Bible instructs us that we shouldn't do it for that. Our heart needs to be to where we do it for God. And I was thinking about, I used to get pretty upset if my husband maybe didn't notice, like if I cleaned the floor or what I did that day. But we really shouldn't be like that, should we? As homemakers, we really need to learn not to be angry if someone doesn't notice what we do. I know that my husband appreciates what I do, even though he doesn't maybe always see it, which a lot of times now he does see it. But nevertheless, we shouldn't grow angry in that. And especially as a Christian mom and wife, we need to learn to understand that and to better ourselves in our walk with God and in homemaking by not growing angry in our heart. And another thing I wanted to sort of mention, I really amplify in my videos how I wanted to do these two to glorify God in homemaking, and how you can do that and how it can help you with your walk with the Lord. And I stress that a lot. I often, I try to explain how we should we shouldn't do things to glorify man, but to glorify God, right? And so that even means our spouse. But our worth should not be in our husbands. It should be in Christ alone. And sometimes I have to be real careful, because sometimes I start to put my husband above the Lord a little bit. And it doesn't do good for our family when I do. And I know Justin has done the same. And it doesn't work out well for our family if we do that. We need to put Christ above our spouse always. And that doesn't mean I love him less. That's just silly to me. Because I love my husband more than anything in the whole wide world. But the Bible instructs us to put Christ above anybody else. And so glorify God in your homemaking. And when you do homemaking and you are a keeper of the home, do the best that you can. Do a good job. And I believe that in homemaking, if you do that, your homemaking will be blessed, as I know it has in mine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Bye-bye.